I'm sure, honey. And even if we don't, I know he'll be watching over us.
Oh, it's you. I'm perfectly fine, before you ask. Well, I answered anyway, just in case. After what happened to Father, and then letting that bastard Gan Ning get away. Everyone just keeps telling me to rest and mourn, but it's not like I can gain any sense of closure after everything that happened. What makes it worse is that I could have stopped it. Had I been stronger. I mean, if I had your gift for reading the flow of battle, then, please, I have to ask before things get any worse. Will you train me? My father respected you. I know you can help me better myself. That's just what I need to hear right now. I'd love to get started right away, but I need to say one thing before we do. It is truly a great relief that you are here with me now. I've come to rely on you more than I had first thought. I hope you'll stay with me. And then perhaps this little fledgling will manage to drag himself out of the mud. Somehow I feel that with you beside me, it isn't so far-fetched that one day I will take flight. Ahem. I guess you will do for an opponent.
Take that!
How's about a one-on-one?
Nice. Take that! Easy. Got this! Nice. Take that! Let's end this.
Guess I let my guard down.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Not bad at all.
I wonder just how handsome is this.
So Lord Sun Quan's leading.
We're only surviving because my husband is out on the battlefield. I pray that he...
Just got a big alcohol order from Lord Shun Yu.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Take that! Let's get serious! Take that!
Could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that!
I'll obliterate you!
Take that! Concentrate! All my might!
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that! Take that!
We march at once!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Got this! Take that!
Can't go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that! The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that! An opening! Take that! Take that! Take that! This
Even
territory is ours.
Push harder.
Let's go.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready. Tails turned.
Take that. Time to act. An opening. With all my might. Whoa. Nice. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sure know how to fight.
Time to attack. Take that. And take that. An opening.
This territory is ours.
Let's go. Bring them down. Let's go.
Sense here.
An opening. Take that. An opening. I've been waiting for this. Take that. An opening. Take that. An opening. This territory is ours.
Let's go.
Attack. Bear witness to my power.
Send here! I can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Zheng Liao is a perfect warrior. Now that's a man who inspires confidence.
We're only surviving because...
Lord Louis Mong has been...
Lord Han Dong does...
I heard Lord Huang Gai raised objections against fighting the Shan Yue. He even had a bit of an argument with Lord Zhou Yu earlier. Why would he ever even think such a thing, let alone say it out loud?
Who knows? In my opinion, there was no reason to give up our chance to kill Huanzu if we weren't even going to fight this battle on our own land. But Lord Huang Gai has long served the Sun clan. I don't think he would suggest such a thing based on emotion alone.
I really want to believe that, but there are many strange rumors going around about Lord Huang Gai. Some of them even go back to the days of Lord Sun Jian.
Rumors?
Yeah, like the one about how he isn't satisfied serving the House of Sun, or the one about him being with Lord Sun Jian when he passed.
Lord Huqi, you would do well not to speak so carelessly. But if those rumors are really spreading among our ranks, I think it might be worth reporting them to Louis Mong and the others.
The people of Wu have spent a long time risking their lives to protect the innocent from Shan Yue's aggression. And after all that, they are suddenly told to treat them as equals. It is only natural that such strange rumors would spread among them.
That may be the case, but it doesn't mean Huang Gai intended to cause harm with his suggestion.
For my part, there is much in Huang Gai's plan regarding the Shan Yue that I cannot agree with. But it is not prudent for everyone to fawn over the opinion of a single man. Someone must speak out as he did for there to be a proper discussion.
But won't letting these rumors spread among our ranks affect the morale of our soldiers? After all, we even had to give up our defeating Huanzu, only to find ourselves waiting around back in Wu.
What are your thoughts on the matter? We are all finding Lord Huang Gai's idea very difficult to accept.
Then we have no more to discuss. All that's left is to let Lord Sun Quan think of his own solution and bring it to us. We have a duty to offer our Lord our opinions so that he can make better judgments. If you still take issue with Huang Gai's stance, even after taking that into account, go and debate him one-on-one.
Right. I'm sure Lord Suan Chuen himself would prefer an open and honest approach in this situation.
There's been no end to the arguing, has there? You seem tired out by it as well.
The simple fact is that there are now many more people in Wu. It's inevitable that disagreements will arise. Debating what's right will not provide any answers, because what is right depends entirely upon each individual's beliefs. However, a ruler must possess the ability to unite those ideas about what is right into a single force. This has made things several degrees more difficult for Lord Sun Quan, and for us who assist him, compared to the days of Sun Ce's rule.
I know. I get worried sometimes. Worried that our kingdom might crumble from infighting. I believe in Chuen and every one of you, of course. It's just that we seem to have become so disunited. I wonder, what would Father and Suo have done?
The living cannot speak for the dead. But if one were to imagine what their approach would have been, they might not have done anything, and just watched.
Done nothing?
Sometimes, after a clash of opinions between many different people, a new solution to the problem becomes evident. That was something both Lord Sun Jian and Sun Ce knew well and appreciated. And that is why I don't feel concerned. In fact, Lord Sun Quan's approach may be even better at building a consensus than that of his predecessors. As one of Wu's strategists, it is my duty to believe in him, and also in myself, so that we may devise ways to win any battle.
My brothers have been truly lucky to have had you as their advisor, JJYU. I know it is way past due, but please allow me to thank you.
You give me too much credit, Princess. I'm here because I chose to be by their side. Let's begin. Now then. No.
Right.
Yes. My wisdom shall bring victory to us all. Don't let me down now. There's still so much unrest in these lands. We cannot avert our eyes from the truth. We must also quell the rebellion. If we want to discover what kind of kingdom we should become.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
No matter how many times they knock us
The
down,
enemy officer
we will
has been
always rise
defeated.
again. For this very land is our foundation.
Time to act.
Our kingdom cannot exist if we fail to win the hearts of the Shan Yue.
The enemy officer
Unification of
has
the
been
land
defeated.
cannot be achieved by force alone, after all. Commence the advance!
An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that. The enemy officer has been defeated. Turn the tables. Take that.
Finally on equal footing.
The enemy officer
better get our
has
pace
been
back.
defeated.
They just don't make enemy officers like they
This
used
is a
to.
ferocious tune indeed.
The garrison seems to be
The
drawing
enemy officer
enemies towards
has
it.
been defeated.
We can pick them off here. Begin the advance.
here. We'll keep going.
This is tough. No matter how
The
you
enemy
slice
officer
it.
has been defeated. Take that! This territory is ours. Let's go.
Lord Huanggai has long kept close ties with the Shan Yue. I would like to believe that it was all in the service of Wu. I appreciate the help. I see our bonds are as strong as they can be.
The enemy officer
Enemy forces are
has been
advancing on
defeated.
our position from the south. Now commence the event. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been
I
defeated.
suppose we should consider ourselves lucky that we saw them coming. Very well. Prepare an ambush to strike them just as they arrive.
People of Shan Yue, please lay down your weapons. Wish for there to be no more bloodshed between us. I, Wang Gai, assure you that all your basic needs shall be met. The leader of Wu has also agreed to this arrangement. So, please.
You kneel and lower your head before us? You are as noble as they say, Lord Huanggai. We will hear your offer.
Some of them are still willing to listen to reason. I'll do everything I can to reach them.
Take that. We made it. Now it's our turn to join the fray.
March forward!
Let's get serious.
An ambush here? Still, I cannot allow myself to be distracted
The
from
enemy
my
officer
task.
has been defeated. Time to act.
You're a capable sort, to say the least. Keep that up.
Let's go.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback. Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Take that. The enemy officer
You've done very well.
The enemy
It's
officer
good to know I can
has
count
been
on you.
defeated. Let's go.
No, this is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
Everyone, now! I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Everyone, now! You knew just when to come to my aid.
The enemy
Worried
officer
that you wouldn't.
has been
Not in the
defeated.
least.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We are winning! Don't let
The
up
enemy
now!
officer has been defeated. Time to act.
This is a ferocious dropper strategy. Can overcome any obstacle.
Tables turned.
Good. We made it in time. We'll ambush them right here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn it. Our efforts weren't enough.
Easy. Got this.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. I will continue to fight without complaint.
Good eye. The enemy officer
Charge!
has been
This
defeated.
land belongs to us! Bring down the intruder, Swan Chuen!
Begin advancing. Many of our allies have rushed to our aid. Now is the time to strike. Men, move forward. Let's march!
We don't want them getting too carried away. Let's go put a stop to this while we can. Advance now.
I will be the light that guides you all. Always at the vanguard. Always striving to be the strongest.
Take that.
Right where we want
The enemy officer
Go now.
has been defeated.
Attack. Make them wish they had never come here.
Ambush! The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy
How am I
officer
getting cornered?
has been defeated.
Seriously?
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
An unprepared charge into enemy ranks will be the
Enemy officer has been defeated.
That an officer? You must be kidding!
Got you! Take this!
Not bad at all. You really are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Tune indeed.
With all my might. Bear witness to my power. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to end this.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
tide has turned in our
has been
favor.
defeated.
All forces advance on the enemy. This is our chance to cut through their ranks. Forward march!
Let's go.
Try this on for size. Thank you for coming to help. It's gonna be a breeze with you here.
Take that.
Easy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So you're the Lord Huang Gai I've been hearing about.
Honorable chieftain of the proud mountain people, heed my plea. I wish to put an end to the war
The
between
enemy
your
officer
people and
has
Wu.
been defeated.
This is the extent of my influence. I haven't gained the trust of the other chieftains yet.
So, Lord Huang Gai has convinced the Shenyue soldiers to leave. He has truly won their hearts. But his actions were reckless. I'll have to remind him to be more careful later.
Needing to come to my aid. I guess it's an acceptable situation.
Take that. Take this. Get on the tables.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Shall we provide backup? Onward! To join our allies! Begin the advance!
Take that.
This is bad. If someone doesn't give me a fast, we're done for.
The enemy officer
The
has
end
been
of the
defeated.
rebellion is in sight.
Let's go.
Everyone, keep fighting through to the end! I am thankful to have such trustworthy friends. Together, no one can stop us.
Loose.
Mountain dwellers of old, do not perish in vain. Flee now. Leave the rest of this battle to me.
It's become foggy here. March cautiously, everyone.
The loss of Sunsa has not deterred you from your quest to rule by force. So be it. I will eliminate another leader of Wu.
I've lost sight of the others. This fog is very strange. No good can come of this.
This is no ordinary fog. What do you think is going on?
There you are, Zuluan. You're hell-bent on standing in my way, aren't you? Then, you'd best be prepared to fight.
Time to attack.
This is our destiny as guardians of peace. You thought Sunsa would rise to greatness. Now he is dead.
Nice.
So why do you continue to fight for Wu? Are you merely clinging to the strongest leader you can? Trading your free will for the right to oppress the weak?
Is this my last?
Why don't you remember? How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end. But first, there's one thing I never could understand. After this, I will ask nothing more. So tell me, with the little conqueror slain, Wu has lost all of its heroes. Those left are no longer capable of heroism. They simply wield their strength as their lord commands. In spite of this, you follow the path of Wu. For what, and for whom, do you fight? So you believe that Sun Quan can unite the world in peace? Do you really think he has what it takes to achieve such a feat? We've always lived as dogs on the leash of tyranny, forced to partake in slaughter after slaughter for what is said to be some great cause. The screams of those who fell at our hands, the grief of the villagers. Surely even you have heard the pain we left in our wake. And yet, you still shamelessly cling to the powers that bind you. I have nothing left to say to you. Hurry up and kill me.
No, do not kill him.
Sun Quan.
It's just as you say. There are no heroes in Wu. I'll never be anywhere near as great as my father and brother. And on my own, I'd be lucky to be able to protect myself, let alone bring prosperity to an entire kingdom under my rule. However, I am not alone. I'm surrounded by people of wisdom and bravery, and I know that together, we can accomplish anything. This might seem like a ploy to win you over, but all who reside in our kingdom support each other as a family. And together, we will be a force for good, bringing peace to our world. That is my dream for the future of Wu.
You dare say such things after how brutally you crushed the Shan Yue. You are arrogant beyond redemption.
Yes, I suspected you might say as much. Bai Luan, was it? Just watch and you'll see. I will make every last member of the Shan Yue, and even you, into heroes who fight for peace.
You've allowed me into your leader's tent without restraints? What are you thinking? Hurry up and kill us. You needn't spare anyone. I would rather even our children be put to death than raised under the oppression of Wu.
Oppression? I do not intend to oppress anybody.
Even if that is true, you have defeated us and are trying to control us through force. That is a fact. There can be no lasting peace between your people and mine. We are too different to coexist in the same territory.
According to who? Is that meant to be self-evident? Or do you claim it based on historical precedent? Either way, that goes against my wishes.
Your wishes?
What I wish for is a kingdom where all those who live in Jiangdong respect and help one another. I do not intend to force anything upon the Shanyue, so long as you do not point your blades at us. In fact, I want to learn from your wisdom. We do not know how to survive in the wilderness, as you do.
How self-centered. You can speak of ideals all you like, but there are many whose anger will not be placated.
I am willing to bear the brunt of all their discontent. For all my other failings as a leader, I can at least do that. Let's end this strife between the Shanyue and Wu. Starting today, we shall be one, living alongside and helping one another.
Your desire for peace appears to be genuine.
It is. And you should know that once I form an agreement, I ensure it is honored. There will be no chance to withdraw.
Not so weak-willed after all. Now, you have me curious about this Wu you dream of. But if you ever make another attempt to oppress us...
I am aware. I will do everything I can to maintain your trust.
In striving for peace, anyone from a lord to a peasant may be called a hero. He has forged alliances not only with his clan's bitter foes of old, the Shanyue, but even with me. It's impressive, I admit. That's Sun Quan. He's an interesting man. More capable than I thought he might be, at least. I am not yet convinced, but I admit that I have taken a keen interest in him. When you decided to place your faith in the hero of the Sun clan, I thought for sure you were mistaken. But in spite of everything you forgot, I suppose your memories of Juha were enough to guide you down the right path. I did? That seems doubtful. Zuluan, you must use your unique skills to help your lord and save all those who are suffering amidst the chaos. If Sun Quan ever errs in his ways, correct them. If you fail to do so, I shall do my duty as a guardian of peace and punish you both. I will not walk alongside you. After all, is it not the role of a guardian of peace to keep watch over the powerful from the shadows and ensure that they do not go astray?
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings. That they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake. And that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
I hear many of the Shan Yue have surrendered to Wu, and it appears things have remained peaceful.
Surprising, given how deep their animosity was. Is this a testament to Lord Suan Chuen's skills, or...
He only agreed to peace, because in a fit of temper, I suggested I'd have no part in a war against them.
You call that a fit? But looking back on Lord Sun Quan's words, I feel that this may have been the right choice.
Hold on, there's one thing I need to say before we end the conversation. Huang Gai, don't you think you've been stealing all the attention lately?
That may be so, but it seems that this time I've stood out in a negative way. My words and actions have created a rift in the kingdom, and I must accept responsibility for that. Even so, I don't intend to stop voicing my opinions, because that type of open discussion is what we should strive to achieve in Wu. If for some reason my voice is ever silenced, then...
Hey, stop with that nonsense, Huang Gai. Remember, what must you do above all else? Lord Sun Quan has entrusted you with governing Shanyue. That's a major task you ought to focus on.
Right. Stop being so gloomy about everything, or you'll make JJYU irritable again. Although, I suppose I can't talk. I've been pretty negative myself.
You're right. I have duties I ought to be focusing on before anything else.
They say Lord Huang Gai is close to the Shan Yue. Rumor is that they're a rough bunch, though.
The path we must walk is set. Onward! Everyone! Take that! We march at once! There we go! There we go! We must assess the situation. Take that! Time to go in the offensive. Get ready! Everyone!
Now there's somebody who's really causing us trouble. I shall deal with this myself.
There we go! Take this! Take that! All my might!
Can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that! Take that!
Eat dirt! Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You're done!
An opening.
There we go! Take that! Looking rough.
You've done very well.
The enemy
It's
officer
good to know I can
has
count
been
on you.
defeated.
Begin the advance. Onward, everyone, without delay. Begin advancing.
Begin the advance. All units, march. Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that! A capable sort, to say the
The
least.
enemy officer
Keep that
has
up!
been defeated.
Let's go!
Get lost!
Let's give it to them! Take that! There we go! Take that! Got this! Take that!
Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that! Concentrate.
Have I been bested?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We're turning things around, I see. But don't let up. Stay aggressive.
The enemy is strong. Things might get tough.
The path we must walk is set. Onward! Everyone! Start the advance! The path we must walk is set. Onward! Everyone! Start the advance!
Here's the resistance is
The
futile.
enemy officer has been defeated. I've been waiting for this.
Here's the resistance is futile.
There we go! Nice try! Nice try! Take that! I'm done for.
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
Let's get serious. Bear with me. Got this. All my might. Looking rough. There we go.
An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that. See it. Now. Advance. Stick
The
close
enemy
to me.
officer
Now.
has been defeated.
Begin advancing. Let's go.
Failed. I leave the rest up to you.
Take that.
Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that.
Obliterate you.
Let's get serious. Take that.
Begin the advance.
The enemy
All
officer
units, march.
has been defeated.
Begin the advance.
Bring them down.
Failed. I leave the rest up to you.
Take that.
An unprepared charge into enemy ranks will be the end of you.
The path we must walk is set. Onward! Everyone! Got you! Start the advance! With all my might.
That's it?
Whoa. With all my might. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You've done
The
very
enemy
well.
officer
It's
has
good
been
to know
defeated.
I can count on you.
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
Take that. Take that. Take that.
The enemy
I
officer
shall return
has
after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
Let's go.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Bear witness to my power. Take this.
We seem to have gained the upper hand. Tide is turning in our favor.
This is tough. This
They won't take me
territory
down that easily.
is ours.
Take that. Let's go.
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you. Begin advancing!
Begin the advance. All units, march! Begin the advance!
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that. Descends here. Yep.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening. Descends here.
An opening.
Well done!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that. Oh my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that.
We seem to have recovered.
The enemy
Even
officer
so, the next steps
been
will be
defeated.
crucial.
Let's go. The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance! Concentrate. The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance! No hesitation!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got this.
Whoa.
Rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
I've been waiting for this.
Take that!
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It appears that resistance is futile.
An opening! Bear witness to my power. Time to attack. Loose! Take that!
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
The path we must walk is set. Onward! Everyone!
Have I been bested?
Start the advance!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Stick close to me! Now! Begin advancing! Take that!
Your strength has no bounds.
The enemy officer
Keep honing your
has been
skill
defeated.
and amaze me once more.
Try this on for size.
Attack!
So you've come. Sorry, but your help is needed.
The enemy
here.
officer has been defeated.
There we go! Take that!
Whoa.
End this here!
Bear witness to my power. An opening. All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that.
Take this!
Looking rough. All right. Now things
The
are in
enemy
our
officer
favor.
has
Letting
been
this
defeated.
slip is out of the question.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh. Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
Time to act.
It appears that resistance is futile.
Take that. Bear witness to my power. All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
I'm pulling back for now. A striking execution. My eyes find themselves fixated on you in battle.
All my might.
How could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Begin the advance. All units, march!
Time is right.
Go. Begin the advance.
Well done.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, Just the right time.
And open it.
Lend us a hand.
I see it. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that!
I'll end this! I'll end this!
Turn the tables.
Take that! Take that! Take that!
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Counting on you. Let's get serious.
You've done very well.
Good eye. The enemy
It's
officer
good to know I can count
has been
on you.
defeated.
Coming at you.
Try this on for some...
Looking rough. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
One more for the glory of Wu.
Bring them down. Predictable. Got this.
Easy.
Let's get serious. Concentrate. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening. How about this? Looking rough. Take this. Got this.
Easy.
Now. Now. With all my might.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Got you. Take that. Now.
Let's give it to them.
Now. Time to end this.
I've been bested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
They say Lord Huanggai is close to the Shan Yue.